Do you understand how bad it has to be for a police force to hold a press conference calling out a group of women, telling them, stop reporting your husbands? Stop calling us for every little bull you have in your married home. Do you understand the level of insanity it requires for cops to hold a press conference telling you that half the shit you call us for is not a police issue? That tells you the state of marriage, African marriages, as soon as they come to the West. Is you hear these narratives of how bad we are as men, as African men, and you have the Metropolitan Police, which is the British police, holding a press conference saying, look, Nigerian wives, half the shit that you call us to complain about, to report your husbands about, are not issues. Like, do you know how many times they have to deal with this to hold a press conference? Do you know how many Nigerian...
And that's wild, to hold a press conference telling black women, Nigerian women in the UK, stop calling the police for every single issue. It's crazy. It goes to show that, you know, women in the West have way too many rights. Ladies, if it's a situation where it can be sorted, you know, you just can have a little sit down and communicate your issues, do that. It's not every situation you need to call the cops. It's unnecessary, it's time wasting. This is why a lot of men in the West are opting out of marriage. If he gets too aggressive, then yeah, call the police. If he's getting physical with you, call the police. If not, sit down, have a little talk about it, agree to disagree if you have to, and carry on. As black people in the West, we need to start prioritizing marriages and keeping our marriages together, and not throw away our marriage at every single disagreement.
And wives come from Nigeria to the UK, and suddenly the first little issue they have with their husbands, they decide, oh, now I'm in a Western country where women have power, women have rights, and you need to get the fuck out of here. And they pick up the phone. Do you understand how bad it is for a government to agency, a police department, to say, look, man, y'all tripping? So now take this into account and add that with the narrative of how bad African husbands are, and when their wives come to the West, they realize how free and how... It's never been bad. It's just, again, I don't know any other race of people that will leave their home country and come to America or any other Western country and then start divorcing en masse because they don't want their... The only group of people who do that are us.
Yep, I do agree. Black people, we're not getting married at the rate we should. You know, we keep throwing our marriages away over silly little disagreements. That can be solved. I'm saying, ladies, gentlemen, you know, don't throw your marriage away at every single disagreement. Right? If it can be solved, solve it. And ladies, you know, if he's not getting physical with you, then you don't need to call the police. Sit down, have a little talk about it, and carry on. Agree to disagree. Every relationship is about compromise.
Nigerian women
In
London, UK, stop reporting your husband. London Metropolitan Police have sent a warning lesson to you Nigerians to stop reporting your husband. For these people to go to this level, you know that they've had enough. They are tired. Different fight cases, different reports on daily basis. What is it? What is it? You think because you have the power, you have the rights, as a woman, you live in the Western world, any little misunderstanding that you had with your husband, you're already calling police. Things that you can settle amicably among yourself, you're already calling police. These people said they've had enough. You should stop reporting, stop coming, stop calling them for help.
Yeah. Ladies, you know, if you can sit down and have a little talk with your husband about the situation, talk about it. Every situation does not require the police. If he's been too rough, then yeah, you know, call the police. If not, if he's not being rough with you, then sit down, have a conversation about it, and, you know, move on from it. right? As black people, we need to start saving our marriages and our relationships in the West. I'm tired of seeing single parent homes. You know, we need to put the black man inside the home in the Western society.
The two things that doesn't make sense. Okay? I'm so ashamed when I heard this news this afternoon. For these people to go to this level, you know that they have had enough. Even the small omokekere that even just entered UK less than 1 year, you're already reporting your husband, you're already calling police. The country you just came in, you are not even sure of settlements. You don't know what's going to pump up tomorrow. You're already calling police. But you've lived with that same man for more than 10 years in Nigeria. So, under 1 year now.
Even the small kekere. Oh, kekere. Or whatever she said. It was funny. She has a point. You just come into the country, ain't been there 10 minutes, and already calling police on your husband. Come on, ladies. You was with him in Nigeria for 10 years. Everything was all good. Now you're in the UK and you realize that, you know, the UK is a woman's country. Every little palaver that pops off, you want to call police. Come on, ladies, let's calm it down. If he's not being rough with you, call the police. If he's not being rough, if he's just simply raising his voice, give him a minute to calm down, come back, and communicate. Every single situation does not require a mediator, ladies. Come on, let's save black marriages and families in the UK. Come on, and the Western culture. Like and subscribe.
In the UK, you're calling police, reporting here and there. This is a lesson to each and every one of you. Nigerians, please, let us respect ourselves in this part of the world. Everything must not be we at the front line. No, they should remember, they should call us for good thing, not bad. I beg. When we stop to the reports. When you have misunderstanding with your husband, try and iron it out. Try and settle it with him. Men in this part of the world, they are not hard. They are not difficult people. They understand. They are not like those ones back home. I don't see the reason why you should be having misunderstanding all the time with your husband that will warrant you to be calling police.
And there you have it, ladies and gents. Right? Every situation does not require a mediator. Right? They have to hold a press conference to tell Nigerian women in the UK, stop calling the police for every single situation that doesn't require it. As black people, we need to start saving our marriages and our relationships in the Western society. Because when we do things like this as black people in the West, it makes us look bad. So come on, black people, let's do better. This has been Sir Boss Vlogs and Reviews. Like, comment, and subscribe. Till next time, peace.